Yeah, hello, Amit. Can you hear me? I'll unmute you. Yeah, can you speak? You have muted yourself.
Yes, sir, I can hear you.
Okay, so you are joining us from Sweden. I can recognize your voice. I have two students, Amit Panda and Amit Saha. But here is Amit Panda, whom I'm talking with.
Hi, everyone.
Hello, is it Amit from Sweden?
Yes, sir.
Welcome. So, how's life in Sweden?
It's cool.
Okay,
Still,
and what is
still
it?
looking for a job.
What is the time out there right now?
It's 3:30 p.m.
3:30 p.m. You see, I have kept this class at 7 p.m. so that you can join with leisure and with comfort.
Thank you very much, sir.
Okay, and tell me one more thing. Have you been lucky to find a job?
Not yet, sir, but I have one interview scheduled next week. So I'll be in touch with you to just guide me what kind of preparation I need.
Sure, sure. Please send me the JD and I will guide you. So,
Sure.
friends, here I give time at least 2 minutes to Amit, wherein he will basically share with you about his life in Sweden. BA, as I have told you, is a truly international role, and we have our students all over the globe, including one guy in my latest batch who is joining in Egypt. Amit, however, is in Sweden. So, Amit, now it is time to address everyone else about your life in Sweden. So,
Okay. Actually, I came here last month and still looking for an opportunity here. Before coming to Sweden, I joined that business analyst course with QVI, and now I realize that it was really helpful for me, and it was a right decision joining that business analyst course out there. I'm still looking for an opportunity here, so hopefully I will get one soon. And most of the requirements here, whenever there is a requirement, they also ask for Swedish language proficiency, so that's a bit challenging. uh, Otherwise, I think everything is fine. So I'm hoping for the best.
okay, so skill wise, you find yourself competent enough to take up a job as a BA in Sweden?
Yes, whenever I go through the job descriptions, I feel that I know most of the things, but till the time I appear for an interview to know what kind of questions exactly they ask and how much deeper I need to dive, so then only I'll be able to realize my competence.
Pleasure to hear from you about your experience in Sweden and about your preparedness to appear in BA interviews. And rightly said that you will be able to look up at the gaps which you may have in terms of the training which you have received and in terms of the expectations of the employers out there in Sweden. But I know
Yes.
I have interacted with you for, you see, 2+ months by now. I know that you have what it takes, and I know that you will become you will. There is no other way out for you but to succeed in Sweden, and that you will do easily. Yeah. Thank you,
Thank
and
you.
you see, such a pleasure that you have joined this session from Sweden. So I'll mute you
Yeah, I
now.
was waiting for this session to happen.
Yeah, I'll mute you now. And hello, Nitika. Welcome to the session. And it is such a pleasure to see you here in the class. Only
Same here, sir.
yeah,
You too.
only some time back you say completed your program, and you are one of those lucky students who have immediately got the opportunity, even while completing the program. So I am so happy for you.
Same here, sir. I'm so glad that I meet you, and basically I joined this course, and definitely I started my journey.
Yeah. So now you have completed almost a month in your new company.
Yeah, it's more than a month now, sir.
More than a month. Okay, and let's start. So this session is going to be on Jira. Jira is the popular software for handling projects following agile methodology or otherwise. I will take you through simple activities in Jira, and through these simple activities, you will be able to learn and understand what Jira is all about. First activity which we are going to take up is to basically log on to Jira Software. So this is my instance of Jira which I use online. Jira is available on software as a service. Jira is also available to be installed on a server at your company premises. So small teams typically use Jira on software as a service. Jira has got a very unique pricing plan wherein they charge a very simple or a very limited amount for users up to 10. So up to 10 users, they ask for less pricing. Moment number of users go beyond 10, they have a significant hike in pricing. So all UBAs, I suggest that after this class, you go to this Atlassian website and have a look at the Jira pricing. Very unique pricing. So that is like they try to entice or they try to enroll you at a fabulous entry price. But moment your team is hooked on to Jira, moment your team grows, they ask for their share of money. So I'm starting. So this is my site, and I provide my user ID here. Continue. Okay, I think I need to correct this. So this is COM. Continue. So your company admin will give you the site or the portal ID wherein you have to provide your username and password, which I am doing right now. So I have logged on to a Jira version, which is this. And this is the ID or the login where we need to log on everyone who is on the board. By this time, we have completed this first activity, that is log on to Jira. Our second activity is to understand the Jira menu. When we have logged on to Jira, you have seen that you could see words like dashboard, projects, issues and filters, settings, and then there are these icons. We will learn each of them one by one. So please follow my cursor. This icon, which we will see shortly, is for Jira Home. This icon and these icons are available all through your Jira web portal. You can navigate to any page. These icons will remain the same. This is search. This plus sign is to add an issue. You see, Jira calls itself as an issue management software. So wherein you can add new user stories, wherein you can add new defects, you can add new tasks, you can add new subtasks, etc. All Jira calls all that as an issue. Then this hamburger type item is basically switch to, and home is this one, and then view profile, this is the view profile, and this is help. Then you have these options for dashboards, projects, issues and filters, and settings for your Jira site. So you can see each of them here. This is the icon for Jira Home. We will learn about it. Search, adding or creating a new issue, switching to other tasks like admin and all, help, and then checking your profile and settings. So this is the Jira menu, and we will learn about it in detail shortly. So let's move on. Next activity within Jira is to view your profile. Every user in Jira is given a profile. So to view your own profile, you need to click at the icon which is on the bottom left of the menu and then click on the profile. So let's see this in Jira. So it is here, view your profile and settings. So here I need to do a click and I can check. I can do a logout from here. I can give feedback to Atlassian. Jira is basically product of Atlassian company. I can give feedback to the company here and I can view my own profile. So allow me to have a look at my own profile. So I can do all these things. I can add a avatar here. That can be your own picture, that can be an emoji or an icon, my full name, the email with which I have enrolled. I can change my password, and then my username is admin. And these are the groups which I am assigned to: Balsamic Mockups, Jira Administrator, Site Admin. And these are my language preferences. Jira is a truly multilingual software. Then if you see here, it is saying create a new board. So we will come to boards, etc. shortly. So with this, I have shown you the area where you can check your profile, and here you can even see the issues or open issues or activities which are assigned to you to complete. Mind you, I have the administrator's profile here. By this time, we have completed the second activity also, viewing your profile. Now, our activity is to create a new Jira user. So let us create a new Jira user. And by the way, I'll tell you, Jira as a software is available to each of you for a 10-day limited trial period. Let's see where I can create a new Jira user. So for this, switch to site administration, and within site administration, we need to add a new Jira user whom I will give an invite. Let's test it out. So I am using a new Jira user who's my student, Chandan Kumar, whom some of you may meet next week when we will assemble for the wireframing and prototyping session. And I am just adding this user. So this is adding a user is as easy as this. It is likely that you may not come across this activity because you may not have the admin profile. There will be for sure a Jira administrator in your company, but it never harms. So it says Chandan ECS already belongs to Chandan Kumar's profile. So we will go to his profile and activate him. So this profile is already there. So all what we need to do is to activate him. So this activation will resend an email to him. So users can even be activated or deactivated. So just to test what I will do so that this activity is complete, I will unmute one of you and I will create a Jira profile for that person. So Pawan, how do you spell your name?
Pavan.
Pavan. Okay, and what is your email ID?
Pavan Sharma.
Pavan Sharma
590
590
@gmail.com.
@gmail.com. So I am adding Pawan. Please check on the screen. Is it correct?
Can you increase the size?
Okay, screen size. You are not able to see?
Yeah.
Okay, let me try if I can do that. I think I have to. Can you? This is the maximum which I can do.
Okay. It's Pavan Sharma 590 @gmail.com.
Okay, so I am adding you as a user, and as the class will progress, it is your duty to basically activate your account so that by the time we finish this class, your account is activated. Right now, when your account will be seen here, it will be something like never logged on, or something like that. So here I have added one user has been created.
What will be my password, sir?
Just to try the facility, try it out. IT, you see, IT is all about, many a times it is all about hit and try. All you need to do is to do it right. So I have not created any password. I think it will give you an opportunity to create a password. Otherwise, just press that you've forgotten your password. So now with this, we have completed these activities. We have logged on to Jira on our site. We are now aware of this Jira menu. And you can see, even if we go to other area, these 5 icons, Jira Home, create, and here on administrator it says user and groups, hamburger icon, and all these comes here. And now we need to go back to our Jira Home here, but you can see when we go back to our Jira Home, it takes us back to administration only. So to work on our Jira software, we will come here to home instead of site administration. Now we are at home and let's learn other things. So let's learn other issues, what they are. Okay. So friends, so far what we have learned, we have basically learned basics of Jira. We have learned first activity which we have completed, that is log on to Jira. Then we have also learned about the Jira menu. We learned that these 5 icons, Jira Home, search, adding a issue, then changing your profile, help, and doing a logout or seeing your account details, they remain constant. Then, and we learned how to view one's profile. Then we completed the activity creating a new Jira user, wherein we did 2 things. We reactivated an existing user. We created a new user in Pawan. So this is another activity which we have completed. Let's move on. Friends, I'll tell you, Jira is a very comprehensive software. Our approach and our purpose to learn Jira in this online session is to understand it from the point of view of having a working proficiency in working in Jira as a business analyst. So today we do not intend to learn Jira as an administrator. So what we do, I will show you this website and where you can get into detail of Jira documentation. So just in case you want to have some additional follow-up, you can always go through this website. And moving ahead from here, our activity will be to learn about Jira Home and about basically the dashboards which are there in Jira. Let's see what are the dashboards in Jira. Whenever you will log in to Jira, you will log on to a screen like this, wherein your dashboard will be shown. So every Jira user will have a system dashboard. System dashboard will have gadgets like these. This is what we call as gadgets in Jira. I will teach you what gadgets are. You can even create your own dashboards. If I click here, they say copy dashboard, find a dashboard, create a dashboard. So this is what I was telling, that you can create your own dashboard. Then some other facility which they call as wallboard and wallboard slideshow. Wallboard and wallboard slideshow in Jira have come up as a new functionality. And wallboards are typically Jira user interfaces optimized for large LCD or large plasma television screens. So you can have a wallboard in your company and all the other users can look at the wallboard. So let's start with the dashboard. So I do a create dashboard. I will write QBI Rising BA dashboard. So friends, this dashboard is going to be your logon page or basically the landing screen, and you can start from some of these dashboards which are already there, or you can start from a blank dashboard. You can provide a sharing. So I will say that it is a public dashboard, and it says that I'm starting with a blank dashboard and I will create my own dashboard here by adding gadgets. So the activity which we are doing is basically creating our own dashboard, which will be like something like a log on screen, and here we can add gadgets. So it says drag your gadgets here or add a new gadget. So let us add a new gadget. So these are all the gadgets which are available. So it says additional gadgets have been found and cannot be loaded. So first load all the gadgets. As an individual, I am first interested in the tasks which are assigned to me. So I will add this gadget here. Let me see if anything has happened. So assigned to me has come up here. You can see. I will add a new gadget here. I will add this gadget, favorite filters. Once when we will go inside Jira, we will learn what these filters are. So this is my another gadget. Assigned to me has been, you see, added twice. So I will delete this gadget or remove this gadget. So gadgets are certain predefined, you can see predefined reports and all. So I'll add one more gadget. Let's say activity streams. Activity stream is very important. Many a times it is part of your Jira dashboard. So you could have seen that activity stream has also come up here. So this is the activity stream. I can just relay out by doing a drag and drop. Allow me to add one more gadget and then we will move ahead. So we will add one more gadget. So let's say I am a new administrator to Jira and I would like to learn introduction to the installation of Jira. So I have added this gadget here. So now these are all gadgets which are there. Installation to Jira, Jira 101 course is there, assigned to me is there, and activity stream is there. With this, I have shown you how to create a new dashboard, and with this we have also learned how to utilize pre-built gadgets in Jira. So if you click here, you can see we have these three dashboards. This was the system dashboard and tester dashboard, slightly different, and this is the QBI Rising BA dashboard which we created right now. Favorite filters are here. I will keep them here. Okay. So this is my um, gadget. So dashboard with chosen gadgets. So now we have learned how to create a dashboard. We have also learned the importance of system dashboard. And if we would like to add all the dashboards, we view all the dashboards, we can come here. So as a user, you can have multiple dashboards in Jira. And going back to dashboards, if you see here, this is it. I can click view all dashboards also. And anytime you wish to go back to your home, this is where you can do. Then there is something like a wall board. View as wall board and set up wall board slideshow. These are new features. They look the very best when they are seen on a large plasma or a large LCD screen. So here if I create a wall board, it may not look you see very good, but this is how it is. So let's get back and I will take you back to the presentation. So we have learned this activity, how to set up a Jira dashboard. Another activity which is so simple, logging out of Jira. So let's do that, because you see once again we will log in and once again we will see whether we come up to the Rising BA dashboard or the system dashboard. So you remember you can do a logout from Jira from here. Why do a logout? So now it has already logged me out. Now all I need to do is to do a login again. So here again, I provide the credentials. So you can see now we have logged up to the QBI Rising Beer dashboard, and this is how things are. So at this moment, I will basically stop for a minute and I will ask any of you if you are having any questions on what I have covered so far. I will address that. So Gaurav has a question. I will read out Gaurav's question. All the activities like creating user story, wireframing are done through Jira. So Jira, as I have told you, and as we will learn shortly, is a issue management software. It is a software which tracks the progress of your project, which tracks the status of your issues. So of course you will be writing user stories here. You will be tracking the progress of user stories in Jira, that is there. As far as wireframes or prototypes are concerned, you can create them in a software like Visio or Balsamic, and there will be a facility within Jira where you can, let's say for example, attach a PDF file or attach a JPG image file of your wireframe or your mockup or your prototype with a particular issue or user story. I hope it answers your question. So let's move on and move a little further. Then Jira Wall Board. Yes, we have covered it. We have also covered.
Sir, actually, I've sent a question.
Let me see.
Okay. So you have created a dashboard.
Yes.
Dashboard, you set it at public.
Yeah.
So what does that mean?
So public means this dashboard will be available to other Jira users in my instance also. And if they wish to utilize this dashboard at the time of login. Jira is a team collaboration software. So other persons can also collaborate. So far we have created a new dashboard. Now our activity will be to create a new project in Jira. So let us do that. We have already learned dashboard. So this is the area for project. We need to click here on projects. So these are my earlier projects which are being shown. And here at this part of the screen, you can see there is this option for creating a project. So you need to click here. And here it gives you the option to create a new project. Let's say we create a new project, Progressive Insurance. Let's say the name of the project, our project is Progressive Online. When we create a new project in Jira, we can choose a template. One of the popular templates which you can see here is Scrum. You can even choose other templates if you wish. I will be utilizing the Scrum template where it says manage stories, tasks and workflows for a Scrum team, for teams that deliver work on a regular schedule. But there are other templates also like Kanban, bug tracking, agility, project management, task tracking, process control, content management, recruitment, document approval, lead tracking, etc. So again, you can see right till at the end, we have chosen the Scrum template. We will select it, and now we will create this project. So this task is all about creating a project in Jira. So now some of these words are familiar to you. So say for example, backlog. And there are no issues in the backlog. Here you can create a sprint also. I believe now you people are having some familiarity in the words which we have already learned while we learned Agile and Scrum. And as I have told you, this blue strip, it remains with us all throughout. Other things can change. So this blue strip, say for example here, allows us to create an issue. So let's see what are other tasks. So we have already completed this activity choosing a Jira project template where we have chosen the Scrum template. Now it is time to create an issue in Jira. An issue in Jira can mean multiple things. It can be a user story, it can be a bug, etc. So to create an issue in Jira, we need to click here. So our project is already chosen, Progressive Online. And since I'm an admin, I have access to so many other projects. It may not be the case for you. Let us add. View past premium payments. This is my story title. I will write, as a policy holder, I would like to view my past premium payments through Progressive Online. So the role you can see is the policy holder. Goal is to check the past premium payments done by the policy holder online for all the policies purchased through Progressive Online. I have not mentioned the benefit. If you wish, I can add the benefit also, so that I have up to date information on my premium payments. There are other fields also, and you can see spell check is also available. Priority, I have assigned it as medium, and let me see what these labels are. Proposal, claims, nothing. And if I wish, you see a limited number of fields here. If I wish, I can configure certain fields as well. So say, for example, I add assignee, I am adding sprint, epic links, linked issues, etc. So moment I add certain fields, they immediately come up. So I can configure the fields which are there in my user story. I can do this because I am an administrator. For some other roles, this may not be possible. If I am to tick create another here, it will take me to this very same screen once again. I won't tick it now. So this is how I have created a user story for my backlog. So for my PO board, Progressive Online Board, which is abbreviated as a PO board, and for my backlog, I have added an issue, which is a user story, and issues in Jira are of various categories, and I am yet to create a sprint. So I have created an issue. Let us understand what are various issue types in Jira. I will just magnify them so that you understand them properly. So these are the issue types available in Jira. A user story. So a user story is something which you cannot change. It says created by Jira Agile. Do not edit or delete issue type for a user story. Bug, a problem which impairs or prevents the function of the product. Epic, epic is as a word is not unknown to us. This is created by Jira Software. Again, it says that do not edit or delete. Issue type for bug user story needs to be broken down for big user stories. So it says big user stories can be organized in epics. This is how Jira organizes it. Task, a task that needs to be done. And then there are subtasks of an issue. So say there can be a subtask for a story, there can be a subtask for a bug or an epic. So this is basically understanding the issue types. So far we have created the issue type. We have also understood what issue types can be. We have already created a Jira dashboard, so we won't wait here. We have also learned how to configure issue fields in Jira. We can even delete a project in Jira, but if we delete a project in Jira, things go out of control. So we won't delete this project, which we have done right now, but let's see if we can delete some other earlier project. So let's say we will try to delete this project. So many user stories are there, so many sprints are also there, but without any mercy, we will try to delete this project. And to delete this project, you need to go to settings, click here. Within settings, here is this option to delete project. So it says your project will be deleted permanently. This includes all related issues, components, attachments, and versions. No one can undo this. Deleted project can't be recovered ever. So for sure, you will not have access to all these links, but if you need it, and if you are a Jira administrator, someday for some project you may have to do it. So I am just deleting it. So I am giving acknowledgement also that I have deleted this project. Okay. So we have learned how to delete a project in Jira. There is a Jira mobile app also, which you can install. If you are a Jira user, you can go to Google Play Store, and on the Google Play Store, you can basically install your Jira mobile app, and through this Jira mobile app, you will remain notified. So this is yet another activity. Now our activity will be to create a sprint in Jira, and then we can allocate, once we create sprints in Jira, we can allocate user stories to those sprints. So let's do that. We will go to our project, and on the backlog page, here you see you can create a sprint. So it already says PO sprint 1, 0 issues. I have created one story, which if I wish, I can just move this story from here to let's say PO sprint 1. So all the stories which when we take up sprint planning, we can move stories like this, or we can even create a issue within a sprint. So if I create it here, it will automatically be assigned to sprint 1. Okay, so this is how sprints are created. So this takes us to the brief on Jira, and I will just tell you about some other Atlassian products, which are Bitbucket, HipChat, and Confluence. I'll share the details about with you one by one. Bitbucket is a web-based version control repository and hosting service owned by Atlassian. So this is a source code or a version control system. So this is Bitbucket, and Bitbucket is similar to GitHub. GitHub some time back has been acquired by Microsoft for a huge amount. So Bitbucket, what Bitbucket offers for Atlassian is the similar offering from GitHub, the GitHub software from the Git company. And HipChat is basically internal private online chat from Atlassian. Again, HipChat, Bitbucket, and all are used by project teams alongside Jira. So is Confluence. Confluence is a team collaboration software, and again, it is used for basically team management and team collaboration. So with this, I have covered all what I intended to cover on Jira. Jira is a popular software, easy to use, and as easy as this. It is most likely that at the max you will be creating user stories in Jira, and those user stories will then be shared with or assigned to other users or other team members. So I am stopping here. I'll wait for individuals to ask questions. I will wait for individuals to share their observations and comments. So I'm here to respond to the questions. Anyone who has a question, just send me a hi or hello and I'll unmute him. Yes, Gaurav, please tell me. So what do you mean by fields in Jira? Project name is the project which you create. Description is the description of the project when you add a project. So epic, user story and sprints are all those, you see, are the very same concepts which we learned in the Scrum, in the lecture on Agile and Scrum. So for example, epic, user story, sprint, all this is part of the project. When we create a user story, we can assign an epic, we can assign a sprint to that user story. Have a look here. Now if I create an issue which I choose as a user story, I can assign it to a sprint. Since I am a user in multiple projects, it is showing me all these sprints. So, but here I will assign PO sprint 1, which is for this project. Yeah, Rahul, please tell me. I'll unmute you.
Hi sir, actually I just wanted to understand, do we have to first manually do it somewhere before writing this backlog in Jira, or we can directly do it on Jira?
It is you see, it is your call. In any case, if you will have proficiency,
Okay.
you will have the activity to write user stories on Jira, create a new user story or create a new task. So you can go and do it there right away. It is just like a word processing. Before you finish submit,
Okay.
double check it again. Why would you write somewhere
Okay,
else?
means we do it on Jira. The product backlog, we can create full of the backlog on Jira only.
Yeah, if you see, if you are working, if your team is working on Jira, you can right away create the product backlog on Jira. Or if you think you need a two-step confirmation, you are not very sure about the user stories which you write, and if someone else has to approve, then you can as well prepare it on Excel, get an approval, and then transport or
And
paste.
along with this,
Yeah.
so can't we include client in whole of the system also?
In what?
On Jira application, so
Of
that we
course.
can approve the user stories.
Of course, you see, Scrum promises transparency. So client will also have a login here. Ideally, he should have. So I have a question from Sheetal. In other words, stories are assigned to Epic or vice versa. So you see, an Epic can be a large user story. Several user stories can be grouped and assigned to an Epic. You are right. And as you have rightly said that epic are bigger, sometimes we group related user stories in form of a epic. And here Jira's definition says that user stories which are very big, they can be called as an epic. Hello sir, what if we want to see what all user stories are completed and what are all are left, so that we can move to other sprint? So for this, on the backlog, I have this, I'll start this sprint. So now you see, here is this sprint which I have started. I can move this story from to do to in progress, and from in progress to done. Accordingly, our status will change. Accordingly, our issues and filters, which you see here in the done issue, this done is being shown. Can you see it here? This is what your question was. And if I would like to update the status, anything, I can sometimes update the status also. So this is here under issues and filters. Again, see here, issues and filters. Friends, with this, I will suggest that you people can create your own Jira instance. Jira gives you a limited instance for 10 days. 10 days will be a good enough time to get a feel on Jira. Jira is as easy as this. And as a BA, when you are well conversant with your concepts on agile, scrum, sprint, user stories and all, you are all set to work on Jira with success. With this, I'll close this session here and now.